Monthly Current Affairs at ExamDynamics. Short and Crisp Current Affairs. At ExamDynamics. New book launch and author November 2025 Current Affairs. 1. Ready, Relevant and Resurgent to Shaping a Future Ready Force. By Chief of Defence Staff Series General Anil Chauhan. Released by Union Defence Minister Shri Rajnath Singh. 2. Antim Din Hindi translation of the novel The Last Day. By Yaroslavas Melnikas, Lithuanian-Ukrainian writer. This is the first novel translated from Lithuanian into Hindi translated by the Sahitya Akademi. The book was released at Ravindra Bhavan in New Delhi in collaboration with the Embassy of the Republic of Lithuania. Defense and Security November 2025 Current Affairs. 1. Joint Military Exercise Mitra Shakti 2025, 11th edition. India and Sri Lanka. Conducted from the 10th to the 23rd of November 2025. At Foreign Training Center in Belagavi, Karnataka. 2. Joint Military Exercise Surya Kiran XIX 2025, 19th edition. India and Nepal. Conducted from the 25th of November to the 8th of December 2025 in Pithoragarh, Uttarakhand. 3. Military Exercise Winbax 2025, 6th edition. Bilateral Military Exercise India and Vietnam. At National Military Training Center in Hanoi, Vietnam. 4. Trishul Tri-Service Exercise, SE 2025. With the Headquarters Western Naval Command in collaboration with the Indian Navy, Indian Army and Indian Air Force. The Indian Coast Guard, Border Security Force and other central agencies had also participated. Conducted in the creeks and desert terrain of Rajasthan and Gujarat. 5. Joint Military Exercise Ajay Warrior 25, 8th edition. India and United Kingdom. Conducted from the 17th to the 30th of November 2025. At Foreign Training Node of Mahajan Field Range in Bikaner, Rajasthan. 6. Air Force Exercise Garuda, India and France. Held from the 16th to the 27th of November 2025 at Mont-de-Marsan, France. 7. Ikshak, Indian Navy's new survey vessel. Commissioned on November 6 into service at Naval Base in Kochi. Built by Garden Reach Shipbuilders and Engineers, Kolkata. This ceremony was presided over by Admiral Dinesh K. Tripathi. 8. Nyoma Air Base reopening near the China border in eastern Ladakh. Nyoma is located at an altitude of 13,700 feet above sea level, making it one of the highest fighter-capable air base in the world. Recommissioned on November 12, 2025. It was inaugurated by Indian Air Force Chief Marshal A.P. Singh. He flew AC-313OJ transport aircraft from Hindan Air Base in Ghaziabad and landed at Nyoma Air Base. 9. Durga Drone Squadron First All-Woman Drone Operations Unit. The Border Security Force had launched its first all-women drone unit on November 13, 2025. This unit will provide women with advanced drone training for surveillance, intelligence gathering and counter-infiltration. 10. Dubai Air Show 2025. One of the world's largest and most influential aerospace events. Held from 17 to the 21st of November 2025 at Dubai World Central in Dubai. Unfortunately, on November 21, 2025, an Indian Air Force light combat aircraft Tejas LCA Tejas crashed, killing Wing Commander Namanj Sayal. 11. Naval Exercise Malabar 2025. Indian Navy, Navies of United States, Japan and Australia. Conducted from the 10th to the 18th of November 2025 in Guam, North Pacific Ocean. Sports Current Affairs. 1. First Women's Blind T20 World Cup 2025, First Edition. November 11 to 23, 2025. At Delhi, Bengaluru and Colombo, India and Sri Lanka. Total 6 teams, 18 matches played. Winner India defeated Nepal by 7 wickets. Runner-up Nepal. 2. FIDE World Cup Chess 2025, 11th edition. Total 82 countries participated. Total 206 players participated. Winner Javokhir Sindarov, Uzbekistan, first Uzbek player to win the Chess World Cup. He became the youngest player ever to win the event at the age of 19. Runner-up Wei China. Held at Panji, Goa from the 30th of October to the 27th of November 2025. On the 21st of October, Dr. Pramod Sawant, Chief Minister of Goa, unveiled the official logo. Official logo: 3 trapezoidal panels, green, red and yellow, representing Goa's vibrant cultural identity in the strategic death of chess. Anthem: It's Your Move, sung by Dilir Mehendi for the FIDE World Cup. World Grab Trophy was renamed the Vishwanath Ha Trophy in memory of India's legendary Grand Master and 5-time World Cup champion Vishwanathan Anand the Tiger of Madras, in recognition of his incomparable contribution to chess. 3. World Boxing Cup Final. The World Boxing Cup Final boxing glove, held from November 16-20-2025 in Noida, Uttar Pradesh. Organized by World Boxing in partnership in the Boxing Federation of India BFI, Indian boxers won a total of 20 medals: 9 gold, 6 silver and 5 bronze. Total medals of India: 37 medals including 13 gold, 12 silver and 12 bronze. 4. Second Women's Kabaddi World Cup 2025. Held on November 17 to 24, 2025. Held in Dhaka, Bangladesh. It was originally scheduled to be held in Rajgir, Bihar in June 2025. Most Valuable Player: Sanju Devi, India. Winner: India. Second consecutive time defeated Chinese Taipei 35-28. Runner-up Chinese Taipei. 5. Tokyo 2025 Deaflympics, 25th edition. Held from November 15 to 2025 in Tokyo, Japan. India won total 16 medals: 7 gold, 6 silver and 3 bronze. Indian gold medal winners are Dhanush Shrikant Men's 10-meter air rifle event, Anuya Prasad 10-meter air pistol event with a world record score of 241 points. Pranjali Prashant Dhumal 2 gold medals, women's 25-meter pistol event. Abhinav Deshwal 2 gold medals, men's 10-meter air pistol event. Diksha Dagar women's individual event. Total sports participated 18. Total events participated 209. 6. 2030 Commonwealth Games, 100th. Official selection of Ahmedabad as a host. On the 26th of November 2025, the Commonwealth General Assembly in Glasgow confirmed India as the India host for the 2030 Commonwealth Games. This will be the second time the Commonwealth Games will be held in India after 20 years. The previous Commonwealth Games were held in New Delhi in the year 2010. The Commonwealth Games General Assembly, attended by representatives from 74 Commonwealth member countries and territories, endorsed India's 2030 bid. Conferences, meetings, summits. November 2025 Current Affairs. 1. First Biennial BIMSTEC India Maritime Research Network Conference 2025. Held in Kochi, Kerala from 4 to the 6th of November 2025. BIMREN, an initiative of the Ministry of External Affairs, was launched in 2024. Objective: enabling institutional collaboration through research grants and PhD fellowships. 2. Second World Summit for Social Development. In Doha, Qatar from 4 to the 6th of November 2025. The summit aimed to recommit to the Copenhagen Declaration and Plan of Action for Social Development and to accelerate the implementation of the 2030 Agenda. The World Cooperative Monitor WCM 2025, jointly prepared by the International Cooperative Alliance ICA and the European Institute for Research on Cooperatives and Social Enterprise EURICSE, was released at this conference. This was the 14th edition of this report. The 2025 report covers the top 300 cooperatives, highlighting their economic impact in sectors such as agriculture, finance, health, energy and education. India cooperatives Amul and IFFCO ranked first and second respectively in the list of the world's top 10 cooperatives based on per capita GDP performance. 3. International Salinity Conference 3.0, Goa. Organized under the aegis of the Indian Society for Soil Salinity and Water Quality, ISSWQ, Karnal, in collaboration with the Coastal Agricultural Research Association, ACAR, Old Goa. held from the 29th of October to November 1st, 2025 at the Central Coastal Agricultural Research Institute, Goa. The conference was attended by 150 delegates from India as well as SAARC and AARDO member countries including Japan, Sri Lanka, Mauritius, Dubai, Oman, Kenya, Ghana, Zambia, Gambia, Eswatini and Lebanon. 4. 7th National Security Advisors Meeting of the Colombo Security Conference held in New Delhi on November 20, 2025. Guest country Malaysia. Member countries, India, Maldives, Mauritius, Sri Lanka and Bangladesh, chaired by India's National Security Advisor Ajit Doval. At this meeting, Seychelles was admitted as a full member of the Colombo Security Conference. Previously, it had been an observer country. 5. 10th Global Economic Summit and World Trade Expo. Theme: Accelerating Global Trade, Fostering Partnerships, Connectivity and Resilience. Organized by the World Trade Center and the Confederation of All India Industry. Held from November 21 to 22, 2025 at the World Trade Center in Mumbai, attended by 600 Indian delegates and 150 international business leaders. 6. 11th World Green Economy Summit. Held in World Trade Center, Dubai. Theme: Innovation for Impact, Accelerating the Future of the Green Economy. 7. 12th SBI Banking and Economics Conclave. Held in Mumbai from November 6 to 7, 2025. The conclave was attended by Union Finance Minister Srimati Nirmala Sitharaman. According to RBI Governor Sanjay Malhotra, the capital to risk-weighted assets ratio has increased to 17.5% from 13.5% in 2015, while gross NPAs have declined to 2.3% from 11% in 2018. According to Governor Sanjay Malhotra, there has been a net inflow of $30.4 billion United States dollars between April and July in 2025. 8. 12th ASEAN Defense Ministers Meeting Plus 2025 ADMM Plus. Theme: Reflection on 15 years of ADMM Plus and charting the way forward. Held in Kuala Lumpur, Malaysia from the 30th of October to the 2nd of November 2025. India was represented at the meeting by Union Defence Minister Shri Rajnath Singh. Objective: to further strengthen defence and security cooperation between ASEAN countries and India and advance the Act East policy. Under ADMM Plus, India co-chairs the Expert Working Group on Counterterrorism with Malaysia for the 2024-2027 cycle. 9. Conference of the Parties to the United Nations Framework Convention on Climate Change UNFCCC COP30, 30th edition. Held in Belém, Brazil from November 10 to 21, 2025. India was represented at the conference by Union Environment Minister Shri Bhupendra Yadav. India was also represented at the Conference Leaders Summit by Shri Dinesh Bhatia, Ambassador of India to Brazil. The 30th UN Climate Conference ended with a political agreement known as the Global Mutirav Agreement that commits nations to prepare two major roadmaps. 1. To halt and reverse deforestation. 2. To transition away from fossil fuels. At this conference, India officially joined the Tropical Forest Forever Facility TFFF as an observer. This facility, launched by Brazil, is a global forest finance initiative that aims to mobilize $1.25 billion through public and private financing. India's forest and tree cover has increased to 25.17%, creating a carbon sink of 2.29 billion tons of CO2 between 2005 and 2027. The conference also reached consensus on key issues related to trade and energy transition between host Brazil, India and China. For the first time in 3 decades, the United States did not send an official delegation. The conference had adopted instruments such as the Belém Action Mechanism, Just Transition Mechanism and the Global Implementation Tracker. 10. G20 Johannesburg Summit 2025. Held in Johannesburg, South Africa from November 22 to 23, 2025. First G20 summit to be held in Africa. Main theme: Solidarity, Equity, Sustainability. President of G20 for the year 2026-2027 United States. Chaired by South African President Cyril Ramaphosa. Summit adopted the G20 Johannesburg Leaders Declaration emphasizing the African philosophy of Ubuntu, a recognition of shared global responsibility and interconnectedness. The spirit of Ubuntu is an African philosophy of shared humanity captured in the idea, I am because you are. It stresses collective responsibility, compassion, and mutual support, reminding us that individual progress depends on community well-being. India was represented at the summit by Prime Minister S.H. Narendra Modi. The United States had boycotted the summit. At the conference, Shri Narendra Modi proposed 6 new development initiatives. These include the establishment of a global repository of traditional knowledge, the Africa Skills Multiplier Program, the Global Healthcare Response Team, the Countering the Drug and Terrorism Nexus, the Open Satellite Data Partnership, and the Critical Minerals Circulative Initiative. The summit adopted the Nelson Mandela Bay Targets, which set a target of reducing the not-in-employment education on training rate among youth by 5% by 2030 and committed to achieve 25% gender parity in the workforce by 2030. The G20 Critical Minerals Framework was adopted at the conference aimed at securing sustainable value chains. 11. Third India-France AI Policy Roundtable 2025. Organized by the Office of the Principal Scientific Advisor OPSA to the Government of India in collaboration with the Indian Institute of Science, IISc, Bengaluru, and the Consulate General of France, Bengaluru. Held in Bengaluru on November 7, 2025. Co-chaired by Her Excellency Annie Bouvereau, Special Envoy for Artificial Intelligence of the President of the French Republican Amit A. Shukla, Joint Secretary, Cyber Diplomacy Division, Ministry of External Affairs, Government of India. 12. International Arya Mahasammelan 2025. Prime Minister Narendra Modi inaugurated the conference on the 31st of October 2025. Organized in New Delhi from the 30th of October to the 2nd of November 2025 as an
important part of the Gagan Jyoti Mahotsav, organized to commemorate the 200th birth anniversary of Maharishi Dayanand Saraswati and 150th years of social service of R.S.